to Splash Page. I'm Sean, and as always, I'm joined by Andrew. And today's video, what we're going to do is take a look back at our channel, how we started it, where we are now, and kind of some of the trials and tribulations that got us to this point. And for that, what we're going to do is quickly recount just some of the big moments and some of the back and forth that Andrew and I had to have to make this channel actually get monetized, regardless of how little it pays. So, Andrew, do you want to kick us off and how Splash Page kind of came to be and some of the key milestones there?
Yeah, we'll start with the state of the channel, I guess. We got a kind of a timeline going through and what we learned along the way. We started this channel around early March, right? March 8th.
Yep, that was when we posted our first video. Yep.
2020, March 8th. And it was just something we were going to try out and see what happened. We weren't expecting much. We had heard that you got to post consistently, so we were posting about twice a week, different videos. I think in the beginning it was all Invincible related, right?
Yeah, I would say our first probably 25 videos were about Invincible, and we started by reviewing the trailer when that came out. We would do episode reviews. We would do trailer for the next week's episode reviews, and then we even started doing a little bit of kind of individual characters or storyline videos.
Right. Yeah, I mean, we were moving along fine. I'm looking at my notes on my dates here. Yeah, we were moving along fine, and mostly I think we want to talk about our one, I guess you'd call it viral video, the Omni-Man versus the Guardians of the Globe video that just kind of really popped off.
Yeah, certainly our most successful video of all time, but
By
I
far.
guess success leads to some issues.
So, real quick, since we're talking about monetization and how we got there, I believe currently YouTube's guidelines are 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched, correct?
Yeah, that you need those two benchmarks to be able to be considered, and then you have to apply for it.
Right, and then you get paid based on views and watch hours and how many times people watch the ads. And the day before we put up that Omni-Man video, we were at 160-ish subscribers.
Yep. So still early, a month and a half, 2 months in.
Yeah.
And I was very proud of where we were at that point.
Oh yeah, it was very exciting at the time. I do remember when we put up the video, I uploaded it and immediately got a copyright claim before it went live. But
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was doing, and I was using large pieces of the show with the audio. So I cut those out and kept the silent video, and it went up fine. There were no copyright issues as we uploaded.
Yeah, and I mean this is clearly a free use video. Like we're talking analyzing the fights and whatnot, nothing to do with
Right.
stealing the audio. So on May 3rd, Andrew uploaded the video and it was flagged for a copyright claim, meaning that the automated system that views videos to allow them to go live flagged that we were using footage and potentially audio from Invincible. So Andrew went in and edited out a lot of the video and all of the audio.
Right.
Even though we felt it was definitely fair use, it was flagged, so no problem, we'll take it out. He was able to edit a lot of that stuff out, and then the following day, on May 4th, push the video live.
And once we took out the audio, at the time, YouTube said it was fine.
And at first, it performed fine. Like most of our other videos, it got, maybe 100 views in the first day or two, and kind of went downhill from there, as all videos do. And so for about 2 weeks, it was relatively quiet on that front. And then on the 24th, all of a sudden, we saw that this video got about 1,000 views in one day, and that spiked all of our metrics. So we were like, "What's going on?"
More views in a day than we'd seen in a month.
Absolutely, and within 2 days, we had more than doubled our subscribers to about 270 subs. And what we did is, from 524 to 527, we just saw an absolute skyrocket. But then we got a flag.
Yeah, that time was crazy too. Because again, we had just started a couple months ago. It felt like Beatlemania all of a sudden. I know this is minor for anyone, but when it's you and you go from a view a day to 1,000 a day,
Right.
It got real exciting, and all of a sudden everything became super important.
Yeah. So we ended up getting a copyright claim, and then we were told in YouTube's system, it actually allows you to edit the video. You don't have to like re-upload the video, so that you
Right.
can maintain all of your metrics and the fact that our video is now being served to people based on just really good impression click-through rates.
So it's not the easiest of processes. I wanted to clip about 15 seconds. I ended up clipping about 20 seconds. I know on the video there were a lot of comments of people going, "What the hell happened at that timestamp?" And that's what happened. We got a copyright claim and we were able to clip it out while the video was live to keep all our metrics. And we were able to go back live after that, right?
Yeah, so we went back live. However, the copyright claim
Right.
still existed on the video. And we read up on what that meant. What that meant was that we could not monetize that video. It could
Yeah,
be
so now,
live, and at this time
yes.
we had not reached the metrics needed to be monetized. So for us it was just like, well, what do we do? This video is driving a ton of traffic to our channel. It's getting us a lot of subs, and it's actually making people watch our other videos. Do we leave it live, meaning that we have a copyright claim against us, or and get all the metrics, or do we pause it and hope that that copyright claim doesn't affect when we do reach that milestone of potentially getting monetized, that it doesn't hurt us in that review?
Right, because it was kind of a tense moment because who knows? Like, there's a lot of information on YouTube about monetization and the partner program, but it's not always very clear. So we
No,
were reading through, yeah, we were reading through a lot of that stuff and trying to figure out what would be best for the channel, and we did eventually decide to just leave it live, let it keep driving subscribers and views to other videos, but at the same time, none of those views were counting towards our hours. So it
right.
was still counting towards subscribers, but not towards our hours.
Yeah, but just that video being live drove so many people to our other videos that we were able to get to that baseline of 4,000 hours watched and 1,000 subscribers within a few weeks. So that we turned that video back live on May 27th, and by June 7th, we reached the subscribers and the video views needed to apply to be monetized.
I
Um,
will say this while we're on that, with the video that was not monetized but getting huge views, in the end of the video credits, the what do you call it? Where you click on it and
End cards.
the end cards. In the end cards of that video, we put our Damien Darkblood video, and that was then and I think currently our second best performing video. It had hit around 27,000 views on the 28th when we got that copyright notice.
Mm-hmm.
So even that end card really helped push views to a specific other video.
Right. So we get monetized, which was a
Yes.
huge relief for us because obviously we had that thought in the back of our head. We have this video that's still live that has a copyright claim, but we get monetized. We're able to turn on monetization on all of our individual videos, with the exception of the Omni
Right.
Man video that kind of led to this success. And then for the next almost 2 months, things were great. Our Omni Man versus the Guardians video was still performing really well, driving, you
Hmm.
know, 1,000 to 3,000 views a day, meaning that our other videos were getting a lot of views, and we were making, a few dollars a day, nothing
Yeah.
substantial, but dollars.
I mean, by the sixth, the Omni Man video is getting about 10,000 views a day.
Yeah, and that's wild.
Yeah.
For us, for a tiny channel that had 1,000 subscribers, to get that many views a day is insane. And so everything seemed to be going well. Sure, the video started dropping a little bit simply because of just wear out, and it had been a while since the Invincible season, but it's still performing very well, our best video. Then on August 10th, when the video had received 300,000 views, we woke up and the video had been earmarked for 18 plus only viewers because of violence. YouTube had input a brand new system, a brand new checklist that you have to go through to mark your
Hmm.
videos, and that also affects if they're monetized or not. And ours had been flagged for violence.
Yeah. So what does that mean? That means that nobody can see the video unless they're logged in with a YouTube account and their age is over 18.
Yeah, so to give you an understanding of what that does to a video, we were probably still getting about 1,000 to 2,000 views a day on this video. And overnight, with that turned on, it dropped to about 30 views a day. So
Yeah,
it
it's
essentially
not- yeah.
killed the video.
Yeah. So what was the move from there? We had discussed re-uploading the video or re-editing the video. I think we left it for a while because we didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I think we left it for about a week or two, but knowing
Mm-hmm.
what we knew and that this video wasn't monetized for us anyways, if people couldn't find it, it was kind of irrelevant. So we decided to give the YouTube blurring tool a try.
Yeah.
And
As
similar
a last ditch effort, I went through and blurred out all of the violence.
Yeah, and again, a pretty tough tool to use, but it allows you to keep your video live and doesn't
Right.
make you re-upload a new video and a new link and therefore kind of kill all
Right.
the momentum behind it. So, Andrew, you went in and did that, and after you did that, you have to not re-upload, but you have to reapply the video through those filters.
So once you do the blurring, yeah, YouTube will say, "All right, cool, you blurred it. Let's check it one more time." And that's the same process as when you first upload it, I believe, for copyright to see if it can be monetized, if there's a
Right.
copyright strike about it.
Yep,
So
and
they rechecked it, and then they said, we decided there's more copyrights on this.
Yeah, and so again, this is the same video that we had live since May 27th with no issues, but now that there was the violence issue that we blurred, we had to re-go through all that process. And to Andrew's point, it was, I think, like a 17-minute and 40-second video. 16 minutes came back as copyright claims.
Yeah.
So at that point, the video was only serving to about 30 people a day, and this copyright claim was not helping us, so we just said, screw it, we'll pause the video.
Yeah. We paused it for a while. When did we bring it back up?
We actually brought it back so we paused it on August, call it 20th, and we ended up putting it back live as just that 1 minute and 17 or 1 minute and 40-second video, just to see
Yeah.
if it had any momentum behind it whatsoever on January 1st, 2022.
Brand new year. Happy New Year. 90-second video.
And it was getting like 30 views a day at that point.
Yeah.
So,
But again, you feel bad that it's even getting that many because it was a worthless video by that point.
1,000%. Yeah, it made no sense
And
to be live.
that was when I had finally decided to recut the video with stills, which is up now. So we'll see how that maybe we could come back and do an update on this, see if that picks up any momentum like the first one did, because it's the identical video, just with stills instead of motion.
Yeah. And
So we figured, yeah, let's just cut what they say to cut and see what happens, and they cut 16 minutes out of a 17 minute.
right, so after that, Andrew, you did the re-edit, got that uploaded, and it's live now. So we apologize if you've already seen that video and it's back for you, but it was a very important video for our channel and a great one. So I feel like
And it's also a good
deserved to be
video.
up. Yeah, it's a really good video.
Am I
So
allowed to say that about my own video?
So with that being said, check out that video if you want. Otherwise, let us know what you think of Splash Page. It's been a lot of fun working on this channel and whatnot, and even though it's nowhere near what anyone would call a success, we just had a lot of fun doing it.
It's our
So
baby. It's been fun. And we'll
It's
put
been
a
a lot
link
of
to that video down in the comments too. And
Yep.
probably at the end page here.
great. Well, thanks everyone. I'm Sean. That's Andrew. We'll catch you next time.
Good night.